Hi everyone, in this video I'll be showing you how to crochet an amigurumi hat. So let's start the video. We'll start by making a magic ring. For that you'll have to wrap your yarn around two fingers like this. From the back it should have like parallel lines and from the front it should make an X. Okay, then you'll have to insert your hook below the first loop, then grab the second loop. You'll have to twist it around like this, then grab this working yarn and pull through it. So here we have a magic ring. I'm gonna make it a bit smaller. Now into this we'll have to make 8 single crochet. So let's make 8 single crochet. Insert your hook into the magic ring, then yarn over, pull through it, then yarn over again and pull through both the loops on your hook. That's how you do a single crochet. So we made total of 8, and now you'll have to make the ring more smaller like this. For round 2 we'll have to make 2 single crochets into each stitch, so that is an increase. So now if you want to know where your first single crochet is, you'll have to start counting your stitches from the backward from your hook. So this is my first stitch, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh and eighth. So this is my first stitch. Now into this I will be making 2 single crochets. Let's make first. This is first. I'm gonna place my paper clip into it. You can use stitch marker or anything. And we'll also have to make one more. This is what you'll have to do in all the stitches. Make 2 single crochet into all the stitches, and I'll see you at the end of this round. Now we have reached to the first stitch that we made. Since we started with 8 single crochets, and for the round 2 we have made 2 single crochet in all the stitches. So at the end of this round you should have total of 16 stitches. Now for the round 3 we'll have to make 1 single crochet and 1 increase in the next 2 stitches. So in the next stitch I'll make 1 single crochet, then I'm gonna put my clip back into it, and then into the next stitch we'll have to make 2 single crochets. This is what you'll have to do: 1 single crochet into the next stitch and 2 single crochets into the next stitch. So I'm ending my round with an increase. So now we'll have total of 24 stitches. You can count it from the end and make sure they are total of 24. Now for the round 4 and round 5, you have to make 1 single crochet into all these stitches. So at the end you'll have like 24 stitches only, because these are total of 24. So for the round 4, I'll show it to you. You have to make 1 single crochet in all the stitches. So this is the first stitch that we made into this. I am at the end of round 4. Now you'll have to count the stitches to make sure they are total of 24. Now for the round 5 you have to do the same thing. So I'll see you at the end of the round 5. Alright, I'm at the end of this round. So now what we'll have to do is we'll have to cut the yarn. For that, pull your yarn like this, and then I'm gonna cut it this long, and now we'll have to make an invisible loop. So for that, what you'll have to do is you'll have to enter your hook into the stitch right after the marker. So this is the marker in this stitch. Now we'll have to insert a hook into the stitch right next to it. So this is it. I'll enter my hook from the inside, and then you'll have to grab the yarn and then pull it like this. Now you can remove your stitch marker. Now what you'll have to do is insert your hook into the last stitch that we worked. So this is the last stitch that we worked on. So we'll insert our hook into the back loop. This is the back loop and this is the front loop. So I'm entering it into the back loop, and then we'll have to grab our yarn and pull it through. So here it is. Now we'll have to make one more tap like this. So you'll have to repeat the same process, but it's just that you are not going to fasten it up. You're not going to cut the thread. You'll just have to make one more and repeat the same process. So I'll make one more and then see you. So I've made the second cap and I haven't cut the thread. So what I'll do is now you'll have to make 12 single crochets into the next stitches. So this is I'll remove my stitch marker, and into this stitch I'll make one single crochet, then I'll put back my marker into it, and now we'll have to make 11 more single crochets. Alright, so I've done with my 12 single crochets. Now what you'll have to do is you'll have to grab the second tab that we made, and now we'll have to join this both. So what you'll have to do is when you pull this yarn tail, you'll see that this is the one in which when I lose the yarn tail, you can see this is the one that gets stretched up. So what I'll do is I'll insert my hook into that stitch, and then I'll grab the working yarn, and now we're going to make a single crochet. So this is the single crochet. Now we have 23 more stitches left. So in 23 more stitches I'll be making a single crochet. Because we have total of 24 stitches and I just did one, so 23 more are left. I'm gonna complete that. I am done with one side and now we'll have to go to the other side. So to go into the other side, when you stretch both the sides, then you'll see one of the stitch is getting a bit extended. So this means that we have one single crochet there. So into the stitch right next to it, we'll have to make a single crochet. When you stretch it, you can see already we have made. Then we'll make a single crochet into stitch right next to it. Then you should have 11 more single crochet to do. Then I'll see you at the end. So I'm done with my round 6. Now what I'll do is I'll show you how to connect this in between. So what you'll have to do is you'll have to insert your hook into one of the stitches of both the sides, and then you'll have to grab your yarn and then take it to the other side. Then you'll have to pull it over to this side like this. Then again you'll have to take your yarn to that side, then insert your hook into the same stitches and pull it like this. Now what you'll have to do is again you'll have to take your yarn to that side, insert your hook into the same stitch, but this time you'll have to take it like this. So this is how it looks from the back. Now let's get back to the round. Now we have to start round 7. So for that, first I'll remove my stitch marker, and then into this next stitches we'll have to make a single crochet. So this is the first stitch. Now I'll insert my marker into it. So this is the first stitch. Now we should have at the end of this round total of 48 stitches. So this was the first one. Now I'll make 47 more and then I'll see you. I am done with this round as well. Now for the round 8 we have to start with decrease. So for that I'll show you how to do it. So first we'll remove our marker and then into the next stitch I'll make single crochet. And then we'll place back our marker and into next 3 stitches we'll have to make single crochet. So we'll have to make 4 single crochets in total. I did 1. Now this is second, third and then fourth. We'll have to make a decrease. So for that we'll be using the front loops of the next 2 stitches. So this is the front loop of the next stitch and then this is the front loop of the stitch next to it. So we'll have 2 front loops on our hook. Now we'll yarn over and pull through both the 2 of them. Then we have one working loop, then we'll pull through it as well. So this is a decrease that we just do. So I'll show you one more time. So we'll make 4 single crochet. Now into next 2 stitches we'll grab the front loops of the next 2 stitches and then yarn over, pull through both of them and then yarn over and pull through both of them. So here it is. Now I'll meet you at the end of the row. Alright, so I am done with this round as well. For round 9 you'll have to make 1 single crochet in all these stitches. So your stitch count would be 40. So I'll do 1, now I'll see you at the end of this row. I am at the end of round 9. For the round 10 we'll have to make 3 single crochets and 1 decrease. So this is the first single crochet. I'm gonna put back my marker now. We have 2 more single crochets to do. Into the next stitch we'll have to make a decrease. This is what you'll have to repeat for this round. 3 single crochets and then 1 decrease. So I'll see you at the end of this row. For the next round, that is round 11, you'll have to make 1 single crochet in all the stitches. So at the end of this row you'll be having total 32 stitches. So this was the first stitch. I'll see you at the end of this row. I am at the end of round 11. Now we'll have to start round 12. For this round we'll be making 2 single crochet and 1 decrease. So in the next stitch I'll make 1 single crochet. I'll put back the stitch marker. Then we'll have to make 1 more single crochet. Then into the next 2 stitches we'll make a decrease. This is what we'll have to repeat in all the next stitches. So I'll see you at the end of this row. I am done with round 12, and at the end of this row you should have total of 24 stitches. For round 13 we'll have to make 1 single crochet in all the stitches. So at the end of this round we'll be having 24 stitches. So I'll see you at the end of this row. I am done with round 13. Now we'll have to start round 14. For that we'll have to make 1 single crochet and 1 decrease. This is the first stitch. Into this I'll make 1 single crochet. I'll put back my stitch marker, and into the next stitch I'll make a decrease. This is what you'll have to repeat for this round. Make 1 single crochet and 1 decrease. At the end of the row you'll be having total 16 stitches. So I'll see you at the end of this row. After completing round 14 we'll have to start stuffing the heart. After filling it we'll start with round 15. For this round we'll have to make 1 single crochet in all the stitches. So when you reach the end you'll be having total 16 stitches. First put your finger like this, so that you should make sure that you're not taking the filling on your hook. This is what we'll have to do for this round. After completing this round we'll start round 16. For that we'll have to make decreases. So I'll start making decreases. So for round 16 you'll have to make total of 8 decreases. Now I am at the end of row 16. I'm going to insert some more filling because I still have some space left. For round 17 you'll have to make 2 decrease and 2 single crochet. In the next stitches we'll make 2 decrease. Then I'll make 2 single crochets. I am at the end of this row. Now I'll remove the stitch marker, and into that stitch I'll make a slip stitch. Then I'll cut the thread. I'm going to insert the hook anywhere between the heart, and then you can see a small hole, so your hook's gonna come out through that, and then you'll have to place your yarn tail on it and then pull it out like this. Then I'll cut the thread. I hope you like this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching the video.